What's up everybody and welcome back to another video. And before we start, let me make sure everyone feels included today. Let me make sure everyone feels like they belong on the Tokyo Spam YouTube channel. Cause you know, I like to provide a safe space for everybody. Everybody here is included. Even if you identify as something people would say is off kilter, like a dog or a cat, as a human. So for my people who identify as dogs, ruff nigga, and for my subscribers who identify as cats, meow. And I know y'all looking at me like, Tokyo, Jonathan, why the fuck did you just meow and bark at me, you weird ass nigga? And before you say something like that, check your privilege. And two, like I said, I want to provide an all-inclusive space on the Tokyo Spam channel. Why wouldn't I? And you know, I don't want to end up being canceled by people who don't watch my content at all. I don't want to be canceled. No. I want to be a good boy for the Twitter boys and girls. Like, I don't want to end up like this substitute teacher, this complete fucking terrible person, this evil individual who made fun of one of her classmates, not her classmate, one of her students, for identifying as a cat. And when I read that, I was hurt. Okay, I was hurt to my core. I was thinking to myself, I have a few friends who identify as spiders, and I can imagine they went to class and the teacher called their name and they responded with and they got laughed at, made fun at. I couldn't imagine. But on the real, bro, this substitute teacher got fired pretty much because she made a joke at a student who identified as a cat. The story goes as so, then there's a video to go with it that will be played later in the video, but the story goes like this. So this substitute teacher was calling roll, and she was going down the rows. Everybody was saying here, saying, oh, this nigga ain't here, you know, just normal school shit. And then she gets to this nigga and he meows at her and everybody starts like giggling and shit. She just thought they were just fucking with the substitute. Cause who don't fuck with the substitute every once in a while, especially if they the cool substitute teacher, man. Let's not get started talking about cool substitute teachers, man. I have a whole story about a substitute teacher that's crazy. But she gets a meow in response and she just keeps on going. And you know, class, you know, she keeps on calling the roll and she calls over that student's name again and she gets a meow and she's like, all right, fuck's going on here? And the class is like, hey, this student right here identifies as a cat and would like you to meow back at her. And then she made a joke. She was like, well, where's the litter box? And niggas started laughing. I would have started laughing at that nigga too, bro, no cap. But yeah, that teacher made a joke saying like, where's the litter box then? And then that student stormed out the class and she was like, alright, cool. And she watches the class until she gets called down to the office, and the office told her like, you know, if like that student checked out and went home over like being triggered that someone didn't, like a grown-ass woman didn't meow back at a child, and she was told they no longer need her services if she can't have an all-inclusive environment, which I'm trying to promote more because, you know, I don't want to get canceled off my hobby. That would be terrible. But I'll play the video of her explanation and then we'll get back on it because I'm about to be ignorant as fuck to this situation.
The seating chart as I'm going up and down the rows and marking who's here and who's not. I get to the third row and I hear this meow. Excuse me? The fifth row, everybody's there. Then I hear meow. I'm like, okay, what's up with that? Who's doing it? And this little girl in the very front row says, you have to meow back at him. He identifies as a cat. Are you kidding me? I said, is there a litter box in here somewhere? My sarcasm self probably shouldn't have said that. He gets up and he storms out of the classroom. And I'm like, rough. And of course, the entire class is laughing. I go to the office. You ready for this? To check out. They said, we no longer need your services if you can't identify with all the children in the classroom. And you wonder why they don't have any subs. I told the lady, I said, I didn't know cats were considered people.
Like, I get it. I understand that today's social climate is always preaching inclusivity, that everyone has to be a part of the group. And in theory, that sounds like a really good thing. But in practice, it's really dog shit. Well, in this case, it's cat shit. Like, you can't tell me, bro. Yes, you, Mr. Viewer, I'm talking to you right now. Like, you can't take me serious if I was like, hi guys, I'm Tokyo Spam, and I'm gonna identify as a cat today. So, like, if you refer to me, like, just meow at me. Like, you cannot take me serious. And I don't understand how people who identify as animals take themselves serious as well. Like, you can't tell me, bro, like, you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and just be like, yeah, it's cool. And, like, you don't expect, like, niggas to just clown you in the slightest. Like, if this is gonna be your lifestyle, bro, you gotta be hard. You gotta have that tough skin, bro. Cause if you're out here crying and bullhorn to the administration that you're identifying as a cat, like, you expect a grown ass woman to like meow back at you, like, you're soft. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say it. You're soft, and that lifestyle is just not meant for you, bro. Like, if you don't think at any point that someone's just gonna like clown you, bro, or just ostracize you from the group because they don't want to hang out with the weird cat boy and shit like that, bro. Jeez, man, that's just naivety, however you fucking say it, is that at its finest, bro. Like, you can't tell me, bro, you're just not socially aware that niggas aren't clowning the cat boy at school. Cause let me tell you, bro, in high school, bro, even the weird niggas wouldn't be fucking with you for real. Cause like, I knew this one nigga, bro, who was completely ostracized by everybody. Even the weird kids didn't fuck with that nigga, man. It was wild. So like, back in my day in high school, bro, nigga, you'd have been clowned to oblivion and you couldn't go nowhere. Cause niggas, you would have been known as the cat boy in the district, and that's gonna spread throughout the state. You don't have to move states, goddamn. And then maybe, bro, you're just gonna be the cat boy that just moved out of state, bro. Like, I don't understand it, bro. But the substitute teacher getting fired, bro, that's way too much. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like somewhere like in California or something. Definitely, that has to be in California. You can't tell me different. That incident did not take place in California. But it is what it is, bro. Like, this is kind of just where we're heading. That if your teacher doesn't meow or bark back or whatever animal you decide to be that day, you know, the little animal toy that you like spin around or whatever one you just picked to be today, if your teacher doesn't respond with that animal noise, they could lose their job, bro. Y'all niggas suck. God damn, y'all ruined everything. I'm blaming Twitter for this one. Like, y'all got it made on Twitter, bro. And I'm just gonna blame it on y'all. Y'all niggas take it easy, but not too easy, and that's when life gets hard. And stay blessed. And if you're still here, like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. All right, I'm out. Peace.